Hey guys, welcome back to Survival Minecraft. I keep saying that, Jesus Christ. Welcome back to Rediscovering Minecraft. There we go. I get the angry chicken noises. So what's going on, guys? I'm just playing Minecraft. Oh, hi guys. And the last couple of days I've been sort of playing just to take my mind off stuff. Yeah, there's so many zombies right now. And I've actually made a lot of progress on stuff. And then I realized maybe I should be recording. Just maybe. So the last time we... Oi! No. So last time I recorded, I think we were recording... Yeah, last time I recorded was the original Survival World tour. So the nostalgia trip. And that was really fun. I plan on revisiting that world again because there's a couple details that kind of escaped. But in the meantime, I also wanted to show off a cool little thing that I found, which has given me a new tool to find my way around. So let's just move over to the fountain. Actually, scratch that. Before we move ahead, you probably noticed by now, ta-da! Floor 2! I was just chatting with our good buddies Dill and Charles earlier, and they were watching Arrow, I think? They were watching something. And, I don't know, the inspiration just hit. Like, I want to put walls up here. So if we go up, I also added a floor to here, but it's not done yet. That's what we're going to work on today. Just to kind of work on this mountain. So this is going to be chest room 2.0. So like expanded storage. I've already started putting everything in the chests. This will be dirt area. And we might expand the dirt area this way if we get enough dirt. And we have all the cobble over here, which, not too full yet, but once we finish with that tree farm, we can see it here in the distance. Once we finish with that, we're going to get a better sense of how much dirt we have. Now, this also is fall-proof, so I can't fall off here, which is great. Like, I literally cannot fall off here unless I actually build the staircase to fall off. So I'm not sure we're going to go up higher than this. I don't think we will. If anything, we'll go down, like into maybe a small potion room down there. That's my current thought. The only other way I could see us making a potion room is if we maybe go into the mountain somehow, like off to the side. Maybe we open this up and just go plonk right into the mountain, because that'd be cool. I think that's actually what we're going to do. We're just going to do this little path, like circular path. And, you know what? We might actually move this bridge. Like, long-term project, but... Anyway, main project of the day is this tower. So, I think we're just going to keep this little unofficial staircase, because there's no... I can't think of anything else. But yeah, that's done. And before we move on to the main event of today's episode, which is episode 23, we've almost got a full North American season, which is great. I want to show off that little tool I found. So let me open up my file explorer. And let's actually switch... Let me just check here. Switch this around. That's all good. Okay. So let me switch this and turn this on. Here we go. We're on my desktop. Or not on my desktop, but if I go into... Where'd I put it? In my games. There is a folder right here called World Renders. Also, just as a quick shout out, because shoutouts are cool. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so if we go back into here, and I go into, yes, that is a Blood and Magic zip file. That's up and coming in our Treasure of the Attic series. But if I go, that's our save file. If I go into here, to MWSSP, which is our Let's Play folder, I have this little file here somewhere, which if I open with Firefox, ta-da! So what this is basically, it's a little plugin that, actually let me put this full screen. It's a little plugin that takes your world data. Wow, this is having a bit of trouble loading. And it renders it into a map, which you can then zoom in on. So this is as far north as I've explored. I went exploring the other day just trying to find sand. We found a bit. So we're going to be visiting these islands again just to mine all this sand. We're going to destroy the sand. And there's a bit more sand off to the right here, or to the east. But the other reason why this is great, and it's going to give us a few cool tools to fix one problem we're having in our Let's Play world right now. Ta-da! Village! I found 2 villages during that little exploration run, and the other ones are here. This one I've taken note of. It's at around about negative 200, positive 200x, negative 900y, which puts us about here. So we should see it in the distance. And as you can see, if I zoom in here, there's these little dirt blocks. So I've already sealed this off just so that zombies don't kill everyone. I forgot this one. But the trick is going to be getting them from here all the way over here, which is where we see our base. Yeah. So as we can see, I generated this when I built that top floor, but I haven't put a ceiling on yet because I was waiting for these trees to grow. And that right there is going to be the total size of our tree farm, which is nuts. So we can actually see also that cave that we tend to go back to, this one over here, which is really cool. And there's a couple of other little things I can't remember. There's a swamp. Like, this is one of the coolest tools I've ever found for Minecraft, and I will be keeping this and using it regularly because this is amazing. Now, unfortunately, I'm not sure what this translates to in terms of like distance, but it should give me an idea of where to go in my world. Now, I'm also, if I get out of here, if I go see our survival file, which did I not generate this? Oh, I didn't generate it. No worries. I have the files in my programs. It is right here. Yeah, so I can just run that. It pulls to that file, renders it, outputs it, which is why I've created a script for our Let's Play file, because every time I update the file, every time I go exploring, every time I build something, I'll be updating that file. So we can take a look. We might work it into our thumbnails. I don't know. I just thought it was a really cool thing to have on hand. So without further ado, I just closed everything. There we go. Hey, Horizon. If any of you have a PS4, Horizon Zero Dawn is freaking amazing. I still haven't finished it because I don't want it to be over because I like it so much, but I love it. Let's go back to Minecraft. So, today's plan, as I was saying, I hope this comes out clear. I've tried to optimize my video settings a bit, and you can tell I've also optimized my shader pack because I'm running at around about 45 to 60 frames regularly, even when recording. So that's really cool. It took me a while to figure out, and actually, on that note, okay, there's sound. I got scared there because I'm about to talk about sound. I actually finally figured out how to split the audio sources for Discord and our games into 2 separate virtual channels. So the OBS can now record each audio channel as a separate audio track, which is going to make things so much easier for editing multiplayer recordings. Now, it does come with the slight drawback that... Oh, excuse me. I got hiccups all of a sudden. It does come with a slight drawback that I will have to export the individual audio tracks from the video file once I'm done recording. Now that, in my mind, is a very small trade-off in return for the power and customizability of both those audio tracks once we get to the editing process. So before we do anything, we should go to our tree farm. Whee! We should go to our tree farm and cut down a couple of trees, first of all. Just so we can get a bit of wood, so we can finish off that top layer. And, did I? Yes, okay, good. Yeah, I also did some digging yesterday. I dug this out and finished off this slice, I guess. And as you saw in the previous episode, we're going to be putting a similar looking roof on this farm, just so we don't have these monstrous trees growing all over the place on a regular basis. But I just need a stable source of sand, which is why those little islands are going to come in handy. Now, for anyone who's wondering why I have so much energy right now, and I couldn't even answer you. I'm so happy that I got that working finally after a year, or not a year, but a year actually, of fiddling with sound settings, with trying different programs, I tried using Jack, which apparently is really good on Linux, but I could not understand this thing at all. I tried. It just escapes me. But with this, I can actually just feed different, create different syncs. Hi there, phone. Why you be terrifying? Who dat? Hey, it's our buddy Charles. It's Wurple Chicken tagged us in a post. Let's see what this is. What the hell? Oh God. Okay. That is hilarious. And you guys will never know. We should be set in terms of wood for now. But Discord is just so good. And it runs on mobile. It runs on PC, on Mac, on Linux. It runs on everything. So it's a brilliant little program. And I can't wait for video sharing to become a thing, because that is going to become our go-to resource for recording, at least for recording group things. Because yeah, the whole Google Hangouts thing is just a pain, and they keep taking features away that were really cool, such as individual audio controls, snapshots, what was it? Screen sharing is still there, but sometimes it just breaks. It's bad. I don't like Google Hangouts. It feels like they're trying to compete with Twitch and Messenger at the same time. It's weird. It's just weird. It's great that it can broadcast to YouTube directly. I have no complaints about that. And that's how we do game outs. Or how we did game outs. We haven't done one in about 5 months. But that's how we used to go about it. Also, holy crap, I have talked for 18 minutes already. Jesus Christ. So before we die of boredom, let's go up here. And I need to add a roof on this. So let's take our wood, convert it into planks, and let's just go to town on this thing. Look how pretty this is. If you don't think it's pretty, then you're wrong. In other Let's Play news, while I'm thinking about it, I know last time I said I would do an episode of Treasures of the Attic featuring Tower of Deadly Monsters. I have not forgotten about that. I just have not recorded much lately. I think the last thing I recorded, other than Minecraft, was a Need for Speed stream with Sean and Christina. Or was it just Sean? I can't remember. One of the two. And other than that, I haven't recorded much. Like I said, I've been focusing on editing just so I have a bunch of videos up. And my next step is going to be to upload all these videos once they're like all edited and ready. Because we have a fair bunch actually lined up. So that's our thing. Now the great thing is, this isn't even that high. What height is this? This is 93. The original mob tower on the survival world, which we saw in episode 22, is way higher than this. I think it's about... it was 8 levels high when I built it, but I built it about 20 blocks off the ground. So that's another 4 layers. So I think we're nearing it. So there's like 2 or 3 layers still where we could like still go up and we would hit the same height. And we have layers underground and we can still go underground for a fair bit. So this is going to be big. And I might even push it just even higher. But the next part, now that this is actually closed off, let's put some torches up here just so that nothing spawns. We all know day cycles in Minecraft are a bit short compared to the night cycle. So if I do, that's the center right there. Awesome. So now if I take my ladder, I need to add a ladder over here. Is our maintenance hatch? Okay. So the next step, if we're going to be working on this, let's do this right. And let's first of all empty our pockets, because we have way too much stuff in our pockets. Let's just put all this andesite away, which I was using earlier for the upstairs portion. Let's put the wood away. Let's put the planks away. Let's put the ladders away, because we won't need that. Let's put the saplings away. Not quite sure why I have a water bucket. I might actually put a waterfall in this part here and just have it go down. I might do that. That sounds cool. Okay. That might be next episode. Like, I'll record 2 tonight because I was just like, hey, things. I feel hyper. Maybe I ate a couple of caramel oat bars before recording, so I'm like, I forgot to put the cobblestone stairs away. Or fences. Yeah, it doesn't help that I'm also working a bit later tomorrow, so I'm staying up because I can. I have to go somewhere in the evening for work, so it's like, hey, you can start later, finish later. So, where am I? I need dirt. Let's go upstairs and grab the dirt so we don't empty our main chest. Come on, there we go. So let's grab... Where's the other dirt? There it is. Let's just grab all this dirt. And let's go to town. I've mentioned this part of the project before, and this is basically going to be making this look a bit more natural. Like it's part of the mountain. So let's, first of all, let's make our way over there. So I think if I go around, I should be able to, I hear things spawning, I should be able to sort of ninja my way across. Okay, we got a bit of a frame drop there. I think it's loading a couple of chunks off in the distance. Let's take this out. And if I remember correctly, I wanted to take this and extend it that way. So we're gonna have to clear a couple of these trees, just so we have the space to work, and make this an actual mountain. I hope this looks good. Okay, so here we go. I've started putting down some of this dirt, and oops. And the first thing I want to focus on is just equalizing this terrain here and bringing it up to this level. And then we're going to work on actually filling this with dirt, just so we can get a sense of where we're going. So these are still despawning. It's taken a while. So we're going to move our way this way. And I think, I'm not quite sure how far I want to go with this, but I do want to sort of extend this. Sorry if this is slightly dizzying, by the way. I keep accidentally double tapping and running. So I think we're going to go up to here. We're just going to fill this in. And then sort of gradient this off this way. And we're just going to build up. And hopefully, once this is all said and done, the grass will spread to these blocks. So then, this, let's take that like that. That's actually perfect right there. We're going to leave that as is. And let's see. This is already looking a bit more interesting. Like I see where this is going. So if we just fill this in, it's just going to be this giant pile of dirt. And the great thing is, actually, if we build this high enough, we could build a smaller offshoot column of mob spawner right into this mountain, which could be pretty freaking cool. So I'm gonna go up like this. I just took fall damage there for no reason. And that's gonna be like that. And maybe extend it out just a little bit. Do I have more dirt? I have many more dirt. Okay. Okay, I need more dirt. Yay! Now the only thing we also have to watch for is creepers behind us, because dirt does not have much blast resistance. So, wow, it's getting dark. There we go. And the point of this is to try and make it natural, so it's going to be a bit haphazard, and I think we should stop at that level there, and then just have like part of it poking out. So we're going to do another one. Oh, hi, you don't have... You're not burning. Why aren't you burning? Okay, so I've been working on this for a couple of minutes now, and I just realized the best solution is actually going to be to for me to cut this episode around about here while I finish this up, and we're gonna actually resume in the next one with more dirt, so we can actually get a better sense of just how long this is gonna take. Because I also don't want to do too much editing, because the longer the file, the longer it takes to edit, and it's not quite a direct proportion for me. It takes increasing amounts of time. Like it's a bit of a curve. So I'm going to cut this off. I will catch you guys next time. And we're going to resume this. We're going to need a crap ton of dirt. It's a good thing we have that tree farm project to sustain our dirt needs. But we're making good progress here. We've already got most of this filled in. I'm not quite sure about the shape, but we're going to work on that as we go. So without further ado, I will catch you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.